What is up, Light Fam? Welcome to another video. My name is David. Ever notice how you feel even more vulnerable after a spiritual awakening? Or how things seem to further spiral out of control after a spiritual awakening? Well, what is the reason behind that? And how can you find your inner strength during your spiritual awakening or your life in general? Well, let's get into that right now. Apologies in advance, guys, if you're able to hear that crazy wind noise going on outside. We've been having these crazy windstorms for the last couple of days here in California, but I figured it was more important to get this video out in the hopes of helping to raise your vibration, which I feel is more important than just waiting for good weather. That's how we do it here at Lightways, or life in general. We just keep moving forward and we just make it work somehow. So anyway, let's get into the video right now. How to have inner strength after a spiritual awakening. Well, first we have to understand the core want. What people really want at their core is security and stability. And as we've seen in 2020, as the collective consciousness goes through the dark night of the soul, many of the things that we once thought were secure and stable, we are finding out pretty quickly, in fact, that they are not. So everything from jobs to pensions to relationships are temporary and external. And this is illustrated to us through the emotion of fear, so that we can understand that everything outside is temporary. Now, why is the emotion of fear used? Because fear is the catalyst that gets you to take action. This is the main function of the ego, to get you to take action and get you moving toward safety and security. So if we take a look at this from a little bit of a higher conscious perspective, from more of a spiritual perspective, I would say that the instability shows up after you wake up to help you understand that not only is everything external temporary, but that you are also eternal. So when I say the instability shows up after you wake up, that's because you have to be awake to see the perspective that you're being called to seek the eternal and the stable by going on that journey of going within and getting to know your true eternal nature instead of seeking security externally. So that would mean that people that are not awake yet, or asleep in the matrix as we like to say, they're going to blame that chaos and instability on their external circumstances or the government. In other words, they're drinking the Kool-Aid of the external appearances as the cause of that chaos, instead of going within and finding their own inner strength, their own inner peace, and their own inner power. In fact, they're not even aware of what they actually are, or even the amount of limitless power that they have. How to find inner strength after a spiritual awakening? Well, you have to remember that your conscious awareness does not change. Your conscious awareness is the common denominator through which you experience your entire life, and it is eternal. Conscious awareness is timeless and ever present. Think back to when you were a kid. What was your conscious awareness? What was your perception of conscious awareness? Now think about your conscious awareness when you were a teenager. Think about your conscious awareness as a young adult, etc., etc. So the body changed, you grew up, the body got older, but does it seem like your conscious awareness got older? To me, it doesn't. To me, it just seems like my conscious awareness was just always me. It just always was. It was just always there. It didn't get older. It didn't change. So if you are conscious awareness and you are timeless and eternal, why would you put all of your effort and faith into seeking security in anything outside of yourself. For not only is everything in the external temporary, but everything in the external is temporary based off of your inner beliefs and the different inner vibrational aspects of yourself. Remember, your physical reality is just a mirror of your internal beliefs and different vibrational aspects. So why not just go to the source, go within? Because the external is just the effect, but you, the internal, are the cause. So that instability, if you're awake, will cause you to seek security and stability within your true source, your true eternal nature, and coming into the understanding of your true essence in the midst of this physical simulation and this physical avatar was the point of your decision to incarnate in the first place. Quick pro tip, Light Fam. Whatever chaos or challenge or trigger has shown up in your life, look at it as your friend, as your helper. It has shown up to level you up. It has shown up, if you're awake, to put pressure on you to lean into your spiritual practice to get to know the real you, your true essence. And once you overcome that obstacle by wielding your innate spiritual power, now all of a sudden you get a deep understanding of what you actually are. And then that new identity of what you actually are begins to take hold, and now you start to kind of tune your vibrational dial to the reality of you living a powerful, on purpose life. And if we take this one step further, we could say that we can love our challenges, we can love that chaos, we can love that obstacle, and that's where the real transformation happens. Because what is to love something? To love something is to take it as your own, take it as yourself. So once you're viewing that chaos or that obstacle as yourself, now all of a sudden you're looking at it as you're leveling yourself up, which changes the game, because now you realize you are the game itself. You are the ever-present. You are the timeless at play. Have fun with life. That's why you're here. Whenever we take the temporary, the physical, the external too seriously, meaning we're taking it as permanent, we are sending out a signal of resistance. And it's that resistant energy that fortifies and bolsters the challenges that we've called in as our higher self anyway to level us up in the first place. But now you're cutting yourself off from the answers to the test, or from the whole point of those challenges showing up in the first place. So, story time, Light Fam, story time. Anytime I am getting lost in the 3D external sauce, my spirit guides always send me a classroom dream. So the classroom dream always appears to me whenever I'm confused about something in life or frustrated about something in life. The classroom dream shows up to remind me that it's all a learning experience. That question or that problem has shown up, and the classroom reminds me that it has shown up to remind me that it's all a learning experience. We're all learning how to come into our true eternal essence, which is what all of us actually are, and it's just why we're all here. By the way, whenever you get a recurring dream, always make sure to link it up to when it seems to pop up in your life. You made sure that your soul family, in other words, the ones that would be your guides after you incarnate, would be there to help you along your journey. So whenever your guides give you that type of guidance through a recurring dream, always make sure to link it up to when it always seems to pop up in your life, and that will give you not only the deeper insight of how to overcome that obstacle, but the deeper meaning of the obstacle itself. Now, question of the day. Have you found your inner strength after a spiritual awakening? Or do you still need to get to know your true, ever-present, timeless, eternal nature? Leave those comments below, Light Fam. I would love to get an open discussion on this one. If you liked the video, then please like the video. For more videos on how to find your inner strength after a spiritual awakening, or anything related to a spiritual awakening, we've got a lot here at Lightways for you. Go ahead and click the subscribe button. I really appreciate you guys kind of bearing with me and sticking with me with this crazy windstorm, and filming later in the day just because of scheduling. So I appreciate that you guys are sticking with me, even though it doesn't look like my normal video. But anyway, what else we got? Add me over on Instagram _Lightways. I do answer the questions that I can answer over there. As the channel has taken off, unfortunately there are some questions that I haven't gotten to. I apologize for that, guys. If you've sent me a question I haven't answered yet, I do love all of you guys. I'm doing the best with my schedule, so I will try to get around to everybody. Have a look in the description box below. We have the free 30-minute guided meditation on abundance. Again, if you have Gmail, that meditation will most likely be under the promotions tab. Losing my voice. Had to film 2 videos today, which I usually don't do, which is like 4 or 5 hours of filming, so my voice is almost gone. It's been kind of a crazy weekend with the scheduling and all of that. What else we got? Oh, one-on-one Zoom coaching sessions, recorded Zoom sessions. You can sign up for that in the link below. If you know anyone that needs to find their inner strength after a spiritual awakening, please share this video with them. It may give them the insight that they need to come into alignment with their true, eternal, divine nature and step into their greatest version. All right, guys. Yeah, I think I'm forgetting something, but whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll put everything in the description box for you. I hope all of you guys have an awesome day. I love all of you. Light, love, and abundance to all that are watching, and to all you love. Peace, guys.